evening, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. Southern Miss was delivered their first loss of the season over the weekend as they were upset by ULM by just 1 point. So the Golden Eagles move on to Appalachian State, a team who's coming off a 45-9 win over Charlotte. Coach Jay Hopson says the key to Week 3 is not missing opportunities.
There's always a lot of things. Those films on Sunday are tough to watch. You just kind of there's so many opportunities in the game that you go through, and of course we had turnovers. We got to eliminate turnovers, and on top of that, there's those opportunities. Whether it was the 4th and 1, we got to make that. And as a matter of fact, the backside defensive end made the tackle unblocked. Those are things that you got to move the chains right there. And of course, we had a couple opportunities in the kicking game that we didn't convert, and then had a couple of chances on some plays that were big plays that got called back. Those were guys that all those chances give you an opportunity for those 3 points that you need. But again, we didn't execute. We didn't deserve to win.
The MSU football team is coming off their first Power 5 non-conference road win since 1995 after taking down Kansas State. The Dogs return home to host Louisiana this weekend, but if MSU wants to compete for a division title, there's a number of things they'll need to clean up starting this week.
Certainly the penalties in this game were too many, 11, so we're going to address that and get that cleaned up. Had some substitution errors on offense and defense and special teams that caused us to burn some timeouts that would have been helpful to have later in the game, should have been closer. And then the biggest thing is, playing within the system. We don't need them to do anything extraordinary, but they need to do the ordinary things extraordinarily well. And I think as the execution continues to improve, our productivity will.
All right, we're still not done talking about the Saints. Their loss to the Bucs can be summed up as the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, Drew Brees and his offense. Brees 37 of 45, that's nearly 82% accuracy, 439 yards with 3 touchdowns. Michael Thomas making 16 of those catches and a touchdown, while Alvin Kamara gave his fantasy football owners a treat with 46 points for them. 2 rushing touchdowns for him and 1 receiving. Wish I had him on my team. The bad, Marshawn Lattimore giving up 4 passes for 115 yards against Mike Evans. Keep in mind he's the 2017 Defensive Rookie of the Year. Yeah, you got to step it up. And the ugly, just the Saints defense overall, allowing the Bucs to put up 48 points and 529 yards of total offense. And Coach Sean Payton had nothing good to say after the loss.
That's not the type of game that suits us, and that's the type of game we played in years past when we've been a 500 team. So got a lot of work to do, a lot of things to correct, way too many mistakes. Thought we struggled with the explosives that they had, and we got to get it cleaned up. We didn't hurry the passer. Guys were open. 3rd downs were awful. They'd have over 500 yards, so we didn't disrupt the timing of any element to the passing game. And too many penalties. I can't think of many positives.
For the first time in 5 years, Tiger Woods has qualified to play in the Tour Championship. The season-ending tournament only takes the top 30 players in the FedEx Cup point standings, and Tiger never thought he'd be here or in a position to make the Ryder Cup team when he returned to the course.
To make the Ryder Cup team and get back to East Lake, that was a pretty big, tall order at the beginning of the year, and to be able to have accomplished that is something I'm very proud of. I get to go represent the United States over there and also compete, against the other top 29 players on the tour.
Definitely impressive that Tiger made it after this being his comeback year, but still waiting for that win.
Can't quite get the win.
Still waiting for it.
Number 31 being Jordan Spieth, who was supposed to be the next Tiger Woods.
But Tiger Woods is still Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that.